Welcome, Christian.
Welcome, Christian.
Here with us. Christian,
Yesterday, your arrival at the airport generated lots of interest on the social media, and the fans had a real wow effect. What did you make of the effect of the fans? How did it strike you? Did you have a wow feeling too?
Yeah, for sure. Very excited to be here, to finally arrive in Milan. Like you said, I definitely felt this wow factor. You can feel the history of the club. Just seeing, the training ground, the Casa Milan, everything here. It is very special, so I'm honored to be a part of this historic club.
In May 2021, or in June, Milan returned to the Champions League after 8 years, and you won the Champions League with the Chelsea shirt. Let's now go towards 2023-24. We're going to both go together towards winning the Champions League, us with you.
Yes, for sure. It's another, big reason to come to this club. Obviously, they're, in the Champions League again. They had quite a good season in the last year. It was fun to watch, and now I'm here to try to help this team to go and to win titles like this, like Champions League, which they've done before. Obviously, having some experience and being able to lift it with Chelsea was a big moment for me and for the team, and I want this feeling again, so I will definitely be chasing this feeling.
Yesterday, I asked you at the airport, why AC Milan? Now I want to just deepen the question. Why Milan when there were other clubs who were perhaps interested? Is the real reason because of the technical project from Mr. Pioli, as Ruben Loftus-Cheek said? That could be a reason.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, aside from, when you have interest from a club like Milan, immediately you you have to think about it, and you want to go to a club like this because there's so much history. But as well, I spoke with Pioli, and I really felt like they wanted me, and this is a good feeling. And when they speak to you and they say, this is where we see you fitting in with this team, this is how we want you to play, and we would like you to be an AC Milan player, it's something that makes you feel good as a player, and it's a big reason why I also wanted to come here.
And the second question, why did you choose the number 11 for your shirt? Is there a specific reason for that? And if you close your eyes and think of Milan's glorious past, which player from Milan's history comes into your mind? Is there anyone you would like to emulate and to replicate?
Well, of course, the number 11, with Ibrahimovic, you're not trying to fill his shoes. He's obviously a phenomenal player, a legend here, as well as in international football. But for me, it was just a fresh beginning and a number that I liked. So for me, it's a good opportunity. And as far as like legends in the club, obviously. There are so many big names that you can go through, but obviously I'm a bit younger, and I definitely watched more so the likes of Kaká in playing here, and Ibrahimovic as well. And in more recent times, I enjoy watching a lot of the players that are here now. So those are definitely some of the names that I would say.
Pulisic and Rafa Leao, two wonderful players, arrows on the wing. What do you think is possible with you two in attack or on the wings?
Yeah, for sure. This is the reason I come here, is to help the team in the attack. I think, obviously, like you said, Leao is incredible at what he can do, dribbling, by players, very physical, great in front of the goal. And I think I can bring this as well. So, I'm very intrigued to see, which is my best position, where I can help the team here. But definitely in the attacking sense, I like to be a very creative, direct player, and this is what I'm going to bring to the team.
You, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Fikayo Tomori, Olivier Giroud, lots of ex-Chelsea players at Milan. And do you feel ready to join up with your ex-Chelsea teammates and do something special?
Yeah, I think it was a difficult last few seasons with Chelsea. I think for whatever reason, obviously it's great to see Fikayo, Ruben coming here. Obviously Fikayo doing so well and becoming a big part of the team. in recent seasons. And for me, it's just a brilliant opportunity to come here, to step away, get a fresh start, and play for a big team like this. And I've definitely spoken with Fikayo, also with Olivier Giroud as well. I had a good relationship with him as well in London, and now I'm excited to be a part of this team. And I've spoken with him, and he's very excited to have me here. And I think there's going to be some nice relationships on the pitch.
In the past, you considered a world-class player and a European level footballer. Last season, your statistics weren't as good as you would like. Do you now have a real desire and determination to return to your old levels? And do you feel like a Moneyball signing for Milan with using the Moneyball strategy?
Yeah, this is a big reason why I want to come here. For whatever reason, I wasn't getting all the opportunities that I wanted in my previous club, and now I have a great opportunity to go and to reach the highest level that I can, and hopefully be back to where I want to be and take it to another level. I have a big opportunity now, and I'm looking forward to reaching it.
You are the symbol of American football. How are AC Milan seen in America?
Yeah, I think similar to how it's perceived everywhere. I think I remember growing up, from a young age, having Italians on our team, the biggest AC Milan fans in the world. They would always talk about it. So it's definitely a massive club. There's a lot of support in the U.S. as well. I've seen a lot of Milan jerseys across the U.S. So it's definitely perceived as a big legendary team.
I would like to have some clarification on your name, Pulisic or Pulisic. And you've got lots of ex-Chelsea colleagues at Milan. With Olivier Giroud, have you always had a great relationship and friendship with him, having played in the attack together? And have you spoken to Olivier Giroud about how you can link up in Serie A with Milan?
First question, obviously, being of, Croatian heritage, I think Pulisic is always correct from that point of view, but obviously growing up in America, it was always pronounced Pulisic, so that's just what I'm used to. But both I'm very much okay with. Pulisic, they said actually now we are quite close to Croatia, so I think Pulisic is okay. And for the second question, I'm really excited to be back playing with some of these guys who I already had a nice relationship with, like you mentioned with Olivier Giroud as well, we've already had small talks, but now obviously just being my first day here, we're gonna speak more and more about how to play, and I'm gonna learn and understand more about the tactical side and just how the game flows, and learn a lot more about this new league.
My question is about your position on the pitch. You can play as a right winger or a trequartista, number 10. Where do you prefer to play?
Yeah, I think I've played in both positions, obviously more so in my career coming from the left, but if there's an opportunity to be playing from the right wing and also, maybe in an inverted position where also I can come inside, or playing behind the striker, I also feel very comfortable. So for me, it's about coming here and getting some training in and working through the preseason and finding which is my best position in this team. And I think with some time, I'll find out very soon.
You will be 25 in September. You're very young. That will be the first derby that weekend, the first derby of the season. Have you thought about a special birthday present against Inter?
Sorry for that date. So my birthday is the Inter game. Perfect. Well, I think obviously. You already know what would be the best gift for me is a big derby win. Scoring a goal, of course, is the main thing. That's the first time I'm hearing that, so that's going to be an exciting birthday for me, for sure.
Can you tell us, when you had your first contact with AC Milan, what made you decide to say yes to joining AC Milan?
Yeah, I think the first contacts I was working still with the national team, and as soon as you hear something like this, as I said before, when you hear a club like Milan is interested in you, of course, right away you just want to say yes. But I obviously had some talks. I had some chats with the mister, and then also some of my teammates, my former teammates who now play in Milan. Everything just really fit. And after a few days, a few weeks, I was very sure about my decision, and I'm still very happy with it.
This summer you had various offers. Milan obviously wasn't the only offer, but from every angle for you, Milan was the best offer. In one word, can you tell us why you chose Milan?
Should you choose one word to say why you opted for AC Milan?
One word is always difficult. For me, I guess you could say historic or legendary. But for me, the biggest reason why I want to come here is because I felt like I was wanted at this club, and I have a big opportunity to play at a massive club, and I'm very excited to have this opportunity and hopefully to reach the best and the highest levels that I've reached as a player in my career.
You are the player who has made more dribbles than even more than Mbappe in European football. Do you expect to use your dribbling skills to create goals for others? And have you spoken to Milan's American owners, who are like yourself from the United States?
Talk to the owners of Milan?
Yes, so I think dribbling for sure is one of my biggest strengths, and with this, I hope I can use this to help me in situations to get assists and goals. So I think it can be a big part of this. And I have spoken to some of the ownership in Milan. Obviously, a lot of American ties, which is very exciting. And there's been a small list, but a few American players before. And I'm just really excited to be here and be a part of this program.
Mission Impossible 7 is coming out soon. Do you think you can be someone who leads Milan to a new Mission Impossible?
Yeah, it's a good question. Why not? For sure, I want to help to reach the mission, but I wouldn't say that anything is impossible.
Have you got a message for the fans? Because Milan are a very ambitious club. They want to win another Scudetto, which would mean they can have the second star on the shirt. Have you got a dream? Life is made up of dreams and targets. Have you got is your dream more towards the Scudetto or winning European honours with Milan?
Yeah, for me, the easiest answer is both. I want to, of course, go and try for the Italian Championship, a new title for me, big opportunity for us, and it's very important for all the fans. This is what I want to do. And of course, when the Champions League comes, it's you don't need any more motivation than this. We want to go and we want to fight and we want to try to win the title. They became quite close last year, and we want to push to do even better this year. So I'm just thankful for all the support, and hopefully we can push and make all the Milan fans proud.
Did you have an idol when you were younger, when you were growing up, or a Milan player who was your hero? And have you had a chance to speak to some of the other players in the squad?
Initially they have been called by Milan.
Balogun, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I've had a lot of footballing idols, not just in this club, but everywhere. I haven't spoken so much to him about the whole Milan situation yet, but obviously he's a fantastic player. So we'll see how that goes.